adjust my fucking mic and my camera and shit now, so I ain't gotta be so far back. I can be right up in the mix.
Let me scoot my chair up so I can lean back. My fucking back is killing me.
Your
All that,
front's killing me.
all them tricks in the bedroom. So
Yeah.
here's one pair of those glasses that was left here. They're shaded.
Yeah, those ones
Turn
are
this off.
dumber.
Dude, that's definitely
I
some.
can't read a fucking thing off them.
That's definitely some 80s, early 90s glasses.
I just
I
can't
got
bring
like
myself to go any shorter than that.
I got like 4 messages super quick.
And the piece de resistance. Here's these. I I
The,
can't. The screen is like this big to me. I can't see nothing.
that video does not do those glasses justice. Those things are thick as fuck.
Yeah. All right. Look how thick the lenses are in those things
Dang.
That's like a half inch, bro.
compared to these. Like there's those regular glasses. Boom. Like you probably could set fire with these things. You can't see nothing. There's no way you can even focus. That's how bad old dude's eyes were. Oh, and the springs in these things are amazing.
Well, chickenwing has audio now. On a plus note,
On a plus note, oops.
Yeah, we can thank him. We can thank him for that for the part two.
Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
I told him a long time ago. It's like, once
you
he
told him
really
that.
became a part of the show, I said he is. It don't matter. Like I've done it. Fabs done it last week. Said it's gonna happen no matter
Yeah.
what. There's no avoiding it.
Good evening, James. Appreciate you tuning in. Round two.
My bad. Beginner's error.
That was funny. I was just like this, bro. Like it wasn't me this time.
And the only way that we know that is it just says how was the stream and it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. That's how we know somebody fucked it up.
Did
Somebody
y'all see
shit.
my Did y'all see my face as soon as I did it?
Yeah.
Somebody shit the
As soon
bed.
as I did it, I was like, oops.
Carrie Lynn said.
Whoopsies. Oops.
Carrie Lynn, Carrie Lynn said, "FFs, y'all are killing me."
Yeah.
That's for fuck's sake.
Oh man. Yeah, I saw your face. Like, cause instantly. Like, I knew, even though I was leaving, I knew right away. I was like, "Oh fuck, they're gonna be mad."
Damn, I got some in my eye. But
I
yeah.
think you've done it to us before, Brantley.
Oh yeah, I know I did.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but I'm yeah.
That's what I said,
I don't-
dude. Everybody does it.
I don't know who Fabs was on with somebody when me and Chickenwing were at that float trip in Tahlequah in Oklahoma, and I did it like I jumped on for a minute and just showed everybody, all the people that were there. And I was like, all right, well, I can't hear nothing, so I'm gonna jump off here. And I remember hitting the button, boom, and it's like you messaged me right after that and like, you fucking ended it. And I was like, huh?
You got to use that back arrow and back out.
Well, I've done got to where if I go on it on my phone, I don't even hit the back button. I just close out the internet, and it'll take me off.
Well, the back button works good. The red leave button or the end broadcast are all bad.
Yeah, well, it's in broadcast or leave studio, and they're both like big
both
red buttons.
Yeah, they both shut it down. Don't press the red button, like all those movies.
Right now, looking at my screen, the only thing I see is end.
Is what?
End.
Yeah. See, that's
The only
in
red button I
broadcast. Don't,
see is end, and I'm like, no.
yeah, no.
I'm
Don't like
not doing
on your
that.
end. Don't ever end unless you plan on ending the fucking show.
Oh man.
So, just for the record, in case some of y'all missed it or didn't see it, that like this was the overlay that I come up with, so y'all wouldn't notice. Tell me I ain't fucking good. Look at that shit. It still look like I got a beard. But if I pick my nose or anything, it looks kind of weird. So,
Oh man.
my
That
bad.
thing's bright. I got
Oh,
something new I want you to work on for me. Yeah,
not me.
I'll message you later.
All
I'm
right.
not seeing any comments.
No nudie pics.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't think everybody's really gotten the gist of it, and they realize it's a fucking shit show. James is the only ones that peek back in. We only have 3 viewers right now.
Yeah,
Somebody on your page,
we lost a good amount. If
somebody
you're on
on
my
Tally,
page,
one
you're
on
on my
Talking
page.
Gear.
You're on my page commenting. We're not gonna see your comments. View the show from Talking Beard's YouTube or Facebook page.
Other than
Yeah,
that,
chocolate
though,
beards is always the best bet.
Yeah.
yeah, like if I try to watch the Wednesday show, or if I'm at work and I try to watch y'all, um, if I'm outside or on the roof, I can watch it through my cell signal or my cell service. But there's a lot of times when I'm in the office, the service is such shit out there. I can swap it over to the company Wi-Fi, but it has all those web guards and shit in place, and it won't let you go to like streaming sites. But I can go to YouTube and watch videos all day long, and it lets me watch the live broadcast there.
Huh.
Anyway, what y'all got planned for this weekend?
We got
Uh,
Facebook user here.
we could see you, Facebook user.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't have anything planned.
Okay, it was Melanie, and she moved to Talking Beard. Yeah, Talking Beard seems to work every time.
Yeah.
Hi, Melanie.
We got friends coming over tonight, and then I was trying to tell you earlier, Beer Mob Cali is putting the cabinet to a vote tomorrow morning.
I know it's a chapter thing, but that's something I actually wouldn't mind just popping in and just listening, like just seeing everybody's thing and seeing how all that plays out.
Well, it's already kind of an awkward meeting, so I'm gonna keep it amongst Cali members.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I know it's a chapter thing, but that's something I wouldn't mind jumping in on.
Yeah, you could say something like that, Rock. I'm
I mean, I'm
doing
good.
great. How are you doing, Melanie?
Yeah, technical difficulties. Oh, that's what's up.
Hey, it's a lot cooler when I don't come back and everybody's like, "Fucking Fabs, fucking Fabs."
I knew we were gonna get a for fuck's sake from Country
Kaylin?
Angel.
Yeah.
Word, I'm so glad it's Friday. I only worked 4 days this week, but those 4 days kicked my ass. 4 days next week too, because I'll be in Nolanville, Texas, at Beardapalooza 3.
I am off until next Friday.
Are you
Um,
going to be working with the team as you sit there and judge me?
I'm not gonna be. Am I gonna be judging based off the theme, or am I gonna be dressed as the theme? I didn't quite.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If you're going to dress up somehow.
I mean, I don't have any villain or superhero attire, but I might possibly wear a shirt, a t-shirt that
Right
is
on.
related. Yeah, it might not be because Foghorn redid it, and I don't think he's an. Are you an admin there? Yeah, you're an admin there.
What are you talking about?
The big sexy page.
That's Big Sexy Saturday Nights. It's not Big Sexy Beard Brand. I'm not an admin on Saturday nights.
Okay. Well, then it's probably not working there. Yeah, we see you, Don. Yeah, same thing, Melanie. Let's just get it over with, and we can roll forward from there as a chapter.
What is? Oh, he's got his blenders on. I was like, what the fuck is Don's picture?
I can't see those little circles.
Well, he's got his like he drew him with his blenders on. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at first.
Yeah, I think because I'm an admin there, and Beardos and Weirdos, and being that Foghorn set it back up, I don't know if he can do it there or not. But it's all good. I mean, nobody can comment on there anyways. Oh wait, they can on Big Sexy. Oh, those are his pit vipers.
Yeah, that's why I said he's got his glasses on.
Uh,
One, two, three.
Shit, we got some viewers back finally.
Yeah,
Took a minute.
yeah, and one like.
All the likes are on the other stream, bro.
Hey, speaking of which, Don, I still got the your little velvet bag or your little microfiber bag that your pit vipers came in. I still got it because you left it here.
Yeah. Emily's doing a Halloween maze tonight, with said friends.
Hey,
And we're going to go to dinner for my mom's birthday tomorrow also.
oh, your mom's birthday is tomorrow?
It's actually today, but, we have jobs. And
Oh,
Today is my
happy
middle
birthday,
son's birthday
Fabs' mom.
also.
Right.
Say again?
Today is my middle son's birthday.
All
Oh,
right.
right on. Right on.
Yeah, I agree with this, Don. Head over to BSBB, but this, you misspelled Fabs 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that song, She'll Be Gone Till November? Literally, it's this bitch right here. She'll be gone till November.
So you saying you're gonna lose weight or something? She ain't cooking for you? She ain't being the proper
I'm probably
housewife?
going to gain weight because I'm going to be eating like drive-through-ness a lot. No, I've been eating a lot healthier. I don't eat just red meat anymore.
Don, I ain't posting those, man. I'll post this.
I'll post it, dude. Don's promoting his code, Postman20. I mean, if you got all day and you want to type all that out, but if you're in a hurry, you can just throw in Fabs20.
I should have shortened mine. I should shorten mine to Fogs 20.
Because I'm using that a lot on you guys. I'm like, that's too much to type out. Just throw in Fabs20 and be gone.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to fucking Ghost about shortening mine. Getting him to change mine to Fogs 20.
The new dude, he just showed up. What's it called? He's a fill-in for Foghorn. He's a what is it when you see someone that looks just like you? What's that word?
Doppelganger?
He's Foghorn's doppelganger, so we hit him up if he could do a Friday or two a month.
I was trying to see if I had a weird hat I could put on, but I really don't.
Yeah, for real. I'm not hating on anybody else's code. I'm just saying they're long. If you're in a hurry, use Fabs20.
Stunt double. Yeah.
Right. The stunt double from like Spaceballs.
We told him he's got to grow his beard out if he wants to like be a regular when Foghorn's not there.
So like, I was just in my head. I was just trying to figure out. Excuse me. Trying to figure out if I did go to a competition with your standard categories, what the hell would I go in? Because a lot of competitions don't have like a 4 and under or a business beard. So what category would I fit?
What's up, Marty? Oh, mustache?
Shave it all off, man, and do mustache.
I mean, the
Or
mustache.
like Beardapalooza, they're like allowing full beards in with the mustache category.
That's what I was just about to say. I guess I could do full beard, natural mustache.
Or styled stash is what it generally is.
Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever seen a full beard natural stash.
yeah. Styled stash. Yeah, that's what I was going for. My bad. I guess that would natural stash would be just a natural beard.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
man, get some rollers, put them rollers in right after you towel dry, and comb it,
Now see, chicken
and
wings
let it
telling his
just
fucking
leave
tales.
those things in just until it's
Kids.
dry, and you'll get a curl.
Shannon said you could go in the kids category.
Yeah, I can't do that to them
Kids,
kids. I
yeah.
would murder those kids. But
Wow, dude. You know this is being recorded, right? I will murder
yeah,
the.
I'm
And
talking
you
about the competition. The competition.
and
I
you were
would
looking
murder.
like Dahmer 5 minutes ago. Now you're talking about murdering kids. Where is this show going? Oh my god!
What do you mean?
Right down the shit.
I'll be right back.
Will said Verdi.
Yeah, but how many times have you been? Ow, damn! I just pulled my hair out of my head.
Who's
How
that
many
going?
times have you been to a comp that category's been available?
That's not a one of the normal.
No. Yeah, I think the only comp that I've ever been to was the Virginia comp, and that's when they had like 50 something categories. They had the Garibaldi and the Verdi and the
What's up, Joshua?
like the Tri Point and all that. They had a bunch of them. These were
Yes.
dominant to me.
See, Melanie said I probably wouldn't. You probably shouldn't say that.
Probably shouldn't say what.
That you're gonna murder the.
The competition.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Sacramento has it. The bigger ones have it for sure. They'll be at nationals.
I really can't fucking say shit on these things. On.
So what's
The
up,
dude
man?
spent money. He spent money on his glasses. Every one of them are Italian.
You gonna
Like
make
they're
it down?
Italian.
You gonna make it down to Nolanville or what?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Situations arose like I said, it's still on the table. If for some way, shape, or form that I can find an avenue that I'm gonna say like there it is, I can go. If I do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm damn sure gonna do that. But there's other things that kind of came up within the last 2 weeks that are really hindering that. Right, I need one of those fucking hats. You know, I didn't even think about. What did you say the other night, Fabs? You said something like reminded me of like an old western or a cowboy or something. And like the more that I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I could like if I had a cowboy hat and
Dude,
some
that's a
old
wide herb right there.
some old 6-seaters.
Wide herb or Sam Elliott.
Hey, for the
He's a
record,
bit more white to be Sam Elliott.
Now, yeah.
yeah. For the record, Fabs, Chickenwing was telling on himself without telling on himself. He didn't realize it. He's always told us that his fucking mustache was natural and just did that shit. And he was like, "Man, Riz, here's what you do. Right when you get out of the shower, you put some rollers in there and da 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 da." And he said it'll come out looking just like this.
Man, it was natural. And then I started using the rollers in the morning after my shower and let it dry like that or do a low heat dryer and it really curls.
Do
Like
you
use
use
a Nikki product.
Silky's rollers?
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
tried.
I've tried his and the little Velcro on the outside of them rollers. It just fucks it up every time when I pull it out.
I feel like I need
I'm doing a
a,
little bit of low heat with
I
the
feel like I
blow
need a
dryer.
wider one.
And when you take it out, curl it like go like this to instead of just going like that to rip it out.
Right.
Kind of like almost like you're combing through it.
I've
You know
only
what I
been able to actually curl mine into circles one time, and I did it with one of those king size Sharpie markers.
Yeah.
I just like rolled it around it, and I sprayed it with that got to be glued, and I let it sit for a minute, and it just slid right up, and it was perfect.
Oh, your son's in SoCal at Ocean Beach. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't even use wax anymore, man. The got to be is the way to go.
I've used more wax in the last 2 days than I have in the last 2 years. Just trying to keep this thing, because this side you can tell that they're not like twins. They're like brothers. But this side wants to go straight down and possibly in my down in, or is it, no, it's this side wants to go straight down because that's the side of my face I sleep on, and this side wants to act right. So I'm always trying to fucking tame that damn thing.
Yeah, mine still curls pretty good on its own, but to get this way it's curled now,
What's up,
What's
Mr.
up,
Silly?
Bubba?
I do the rollers.
I was hanging out with Bubba last weekend in Modesto.
But see, I think Fabs could like really pull that shit off, like how yours is, chicken wing. If he would actually take the time out of his day to mess with it and like find
Yeah.
like like Paul Kennedy. Paul Kennedy uses those big smooth rolling curlers.
Yeah.
And like he pins them up, and he has one of those stands that has the like the hair dryer in it like that, and so he can use both his hands. And like he holds those big curlers up, and like that's how he gets his big loops in his. And if you did something like that, like
Bro,
like what's Scott Metzger something
Scott Metz.
like he always does those big long fucking dudes.
Bro,
like
my
you could
stash
easily
is
do
not as long as people think it is. B, I don't have the patience. C, if I had time to play with something, it wouldn't be my mustache.
See, you got to go there. That's what you got a woman for one.
She's
Like,
gone. It's
we
October,
could do that
bro.
shit right now. You could go get your shit and just like just mess with it on the show just to try to see how cool you could get it.
You guys do not want to see that Fabs. I'm like, motherfucker, fucking shit.
It don't matter. I mean, we don't want to hear the hair dryer either. We just put you on mute and watch you do it and let you come on from time to time.
I'm
Well,
alright
you
with
let me style it at Mob Fest.
Oh shit. Wait.
I told Don the next Mob Fest, if we have a day that like we did and we're just kind of sitting around here bullshitting and eating and stuff, that I would absolutely fucking style his up because he said he has the same issue as you, Fabs. Like he just never done it and don't know how. And I was
I'm
like,
showing
fuck
up
yeah.
to I'm showing up to Mob Fest in a class now.
Why not?
I don't know.
It ain't like you're gonna win
somebody
shit.
else's stash easier than I can my own.
It ain't like you're gonna win shit, Fabs.
I know.
If you let me style your stash at Mob Fest, you will beat me. And I'm okay with that because
I
we're there
won't.
for charity.
I guarantee you I won't.
You know, secretly,
Come on, man. Look at this.
Dude, my stash is small, bro.
like Mandy had a good point when she said you got to keep the stash that way when you start growing, like when your beard starts growing again, you're already kind of you got a head start on your mustache.
Absolutely, man.
Truth
Look
of it
at
is,
this.
my mustache has been this long for 18 months. It like I don't have it doesn't end up growing like super long like everybody else's. Mine stops right there.
All right, look at it. We
See
got
what
breaking
Don
news
said?
there. Boom.
Dang, look who else showed up. What's up, Jiggly Wiggly?
What's up, President? Oh,
Did you
did I
see what Don said though?
Nah.
And Melanie? Melanie and Will are gonna be at Mob Fest 6 for sure.
Don ain't going Whaler.
Nah, no way, bro. I don't believe that.
He just ain't doing it. He might as well say he's going Chops for Mob Fest. It ain't gonna happen.
My captain.
I'm over here looking for that new one.
I got my first swag shirt that has Vice President on it. Still kind of happy.
I might be secretary tomorrow. Beard Mob Cali secretary.
You might be stepping tomorrow too.
Might be nothing tomorrow. They're gonna be like, "Fuck Fabs." I'll just
Don,
be a
I
member.
don't believe it unless you're just wanting to like try your hand at another category because your category is stacked, but you're still a fucking like top 3 podium contender in every single one.
Don't worry, Don. I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna win this year.
You know, if Don did go whaler, I don't think he would ever grow his mustache back
I mean, a lot of people don't.
because they just like booing them, but like they forgot how easy it was to eat something and not just have shit all like eat your mustache and have shit all in your beard.
I'm tired of paying a lot of money to go to fancy restaurants and getting hair in every meal I order.
Right? I never have to question whose it is. I can look down like, yep, that was mine.
Well, I'm worried even more because if it's mine, it looks like a legit pubic hair. It's all curly and shit, and I'm like looking at the cook like he's pretty
Who's-
old. He might not
Whose
even
the fuck is this?
shave.
Dude,
Sir,
that's a long ass pubic hair.
Sir, it's still attached to your face. Just pull your chin out of your soup.
Like
No,
dude right there.
I bite it off. My mustache is not that big, bro. Everyone swears it's big, but
That's a long
It's
ass
just it's just thick. Like
yeah,
all
it's like a
through.
big worm.
Yours is about like mine is, like lengthwise.
It's like a caterpillar.
Yeah. Bro, if you had dentures and you could take your teeth out and mush your face together, you wouldn't even have a mouth. It'd just be one big fucking woolly booger.
I mean, I kind of don't have one now, dude. It's like hard to get food by.
Did I lose my audio again?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do a regrow. If I shaved it all off, I mean, I'd probably stay naked for a little while, bro. Just get some sun on this bitch. Like, if I shave at this point, or like Chickenwing or any of us that have beards for a while, you're gonna have like a fucking tan line that looks like a beard, but it's white, like a white tan line, especially next to my red ass neck.
And see, like, look at my cheek hair. It's not. I don't have a full fucking like 5 o'clock shadow or like a one week's worth of growth. Like you can still see my cheek all through there. It's sparse, and there's guys that have beards like mine. They're like, man, it's mine's. Look, it's just it ain't full through here. When I had my beard, my beard was fucking full.
Yeah.
But when I shaved it off, I was like, God, look how bare it looks through there. It's the first time in a long time that my hair on my head is longer than my hair on my face.
I got my hair cut today. And I
Why
feel
you wearing?
good.
Why you wearing a hat then?
Did they set you on the phone book, Chicken Wing?
Yeah. No, he's got one of those old wooden Coca-Cola boxes. Of the bottles used to come in.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
That's what they used to use for booster seats when I was a kid.
And what do you mean, Boar's hairbrush?
Scratch at that skin.
Talking about to like thin it out or to smooth it out and make it look thick. That's
It'll
what I've
like-
been doing when I've been getting out of the shower.
I
It's
think
like
he
trying
means
to-
like it'll exfoliate the follicles, right? I think that's what he means.
kind of it's a lot more gentle on the hair too. Like people that have like naturally wiry looking beards that like have the flyaways, and you know even when they use the product, if you use those boar's hairs, it tends to smooth that out and make it look more.
See what I said
Yeah,
in a different way.
Mandy's got one of those derma rollers that like it's used for exfoliating skin, like on your forehead and stuff, to promote regrowth. I may actually try it on my cheeks right here.
Man, you think it'll work on a full beard?
You probably end up tangling it up like a damn cockleburr.
Yeah, you're probably gonna end up cutting off some damn hair.
But going back to what you were talking about pubes being in your food, is your beard hair. Mandy used to say that she was like when we'd have get-togethers. She said I used to play a game with Brantley like there'd be all the hairs around the sink and like is that pubes or is that beard hair? And I said, look, my beard at the time was like my beard hair was like 6 inches long.
And your
I
pubes are
want
like
to find out. I want to find out what like Iranian motherfucker you're screwing around with, Armenian motherfucker that's got 6 inch long pubes, just like bushed out like.
who even has pubes anymore?
Yeah, this thing. She's in there watching and smoking.
So
This is what
he has a question with the dorms.
this is what I was talking about. Those little see
yeah,
all the little micro needles.
That ain't gonna do shit. I thought it was bigger, like a lint roller.
Well, I mean it's wide enough
That'll work for you.
to cover that. Ooh, man, that sucks. But it's like thousands of little tiny needles that you got to aggressively roll it on your skin, and it's supposed to like.
I want to get one of those other ones that go like this. You know what I mean?
They go like this.
Not that kind of like a. It's like a regular brush, like a buffer. I get blackheads and shit right up in here.
Will got a question about the dorms.
The needles on them.
Hang on a second.
He don't know. Will he don't know?
Oh yeah, you just push it. No, fuck no, I don't want to do that.
You'd be better off hitting up Carrie Lynn.
They're asking questions on this. I'm not going to do that right now.
You hungry?
Kind of.
Oh, here we go.
No, I got half that burrito.
Okay.
We're going co-ed, bro.
Oh hey, there's your glass.
Oh, what are you wearing?
No, I was dominating for a minute. Anyway, so hey, for my pissings.
We already got it figured out, dude. You're like an hour late.
Yep, sorry. It's just so happened to the time that Mandy walks in, she told me all about those fucking needles and things.
You brought your derm roller, bro. I'm gonna get a beer.
There's one of that little kit that she just brought me had like 5 different attachments on it. And one was like a wide roller, and one was a little narrow one for like smaller spots. And one was it didn't have a roller, it was just another head on it that had like 10 of those little needles on it. It was about the size of an eraser, a pencil eraser. And the needles are longer, and you're supposed to just poke it through your skin. And that's what she was telling me. She's like, look, just to put it on your face and poke it. I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Not right now.
It's like face acupuncture.
Yeah, kind of. But it's like,
have you ever seen Asian pubes?
No, I can't say that I have.
They grow straight.
Okay.
So like if somebody had 6 inch long pubic hair, it'd just like be wavy, like in the wind, right?
I mean, if they were naked and there's a breeze, yeah.
So, Purdy, what time you picking me up? Just kidding.
Yeah. Any of the hard hitting journalistic type questions you're going to ask about my theft, feel free to hit up the captain, Louisiana's captains, Yukon Danny Purdy or Carolyn Country Angel, or hit anybody that's an officer, any of our officers, treasurer, and all of them. They'll be glad to help you out. Me and Harry, we're just kind of, I don't even say we're overseeing anything. We're just kind of the old.
I haven't bought tickets yet, but usually I'll fly in on Thursday and leave on Sunday.
Well, we're kind of expecting that. That's what at our last meeting that was brought up. There's only been like 2 or 3 people that have actually reserved or like paid money so far.
Purdy, I was talking about Nolanville. Fabs' Uber. I heard you're gonna be there.
What time are you going in Friday?
For Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I arrive like 4 o'clock your guys' time, Friday.
That's
So
next Friday, right?
yeah, I'll get there just in time to make it to the pre-party meet and greet.
I think we'll get there a little earlier than that. So if you need a ride, man, let me know.
Ian's picking me up, so I'm good on that.
Yeah, man, he's good about shit like that. They make sure everybody's taken care of.
Yeah, him and Christine offered. I guess I'm getting picked up in Tony. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess that's her car's name.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was like, sweet, I'm getting picked up in the new Jeep. She's like, no, you'll get picked up from Tony. All right, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm just fucking with you, Purdy.
So we're
Sorry.
getting an Airbnb.
So
Or
you're gonna
something.
be there Friday. You're gonna be there Friday now, because originally you said you were gonna come up
Yeah,
Saturday. Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Originally that was the plan, but the Airbnb is a lot more affordable since we're splitting it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hell, we paid more last year for one night than we are this year.
Damn,
Yeah,
man.
that B&B Airbnb that Carolyn had rented last year that was like 3 blocks from here. She only paid, I think she paid like $300 for like 4 nights, and it
Wow.
had fucking like 5 bedrooms. It was upstairs, downstairs. It's a big ass house, and
Damn.
like that's what most people pay for one fucking room.
I'm gonna be all by myself.
All by myself. You staying in a room somewhere?
Yeah, I just got a room at the host.
Nah, he's just gonna stay at the place where the comp's gonna be at.
Yeah.
I mean, they said that there's members that I could stay at, but I like my privacy.
Staying in a room somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Alex,
I'm gonna
man.
sleep in an Uber. Just playing.
I mean,
Did you
after I
see
made the
Yukon?
down payment for Mobfest, Allie was like, "Can we just get a motel?" I'm like, we've already made the down payment. We're doing the co-ed thing, bro.
I mean, we should start like I mean, not we, because I'm not part of it, but like a roommate situation chat. Like if two couples wanted to get like a dorm together, or however that works, or three couples. Like I don't even
Well,
know.
the one thing that was kind of brought up in between I don't know if it was in the officers or the members, but Mr. Yukon, Captain Yukon, he's making everybody step out of their comfort zone as far as our chapter is concerned. Those that are paying the money to stay in the dorms,
Yeah.
we're just paying the money to stay in the dorms. We're not getting to pick where they're wanting to, like who's staying with who. Like the way that he's thinking is if we stay together as a chapter, we'll never grow as a chapter. So he's making making them step out of their comfort zone, and like BMLA members are staying with other chapter members.
Okay.
I get that,
And I
man.
think that I really do. I think like I secretly, quietly, I tipped my hat to him. I was like, "Fuck yeah, Yukon." I'm glad you said that
Good
because like
idea, man. That way you get acquainted with.
with
You have a
everybody,
chapter member in almost every room, getting acquainted with people from other states and whatnot.
Yeah,
right?
that's
And I
cool.
mean, there's so many people have said that coming to Mobfest is like a homecoming, or it's like it's like a reunion. And
Yep.
if that's the case, then it shouldn't matter who you stay with. Now, if your preference is you don't want to stay in this room with this person because they snore like a beluga whale, I get it, but that's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Anytime I travel and Ghost is going to be there, you can damn sure bet I'm going to end up rooming with him somehow. And that dude rocks foundations. He damn near wakes the dead. But
Who's that?
Ghost.
Oh, so does Eskimo.
Oh, I imagine so. I imagine he does.
Yeah, we found that out on the float trip.
I can't. there was somebody in our room that was bad, and it was a lady too.
Well, maybe we shouldn't just put her business out there like that. I'm just saying.
No, but like I was like, it's pitch black in the room, and it was like I woke up and it was doing that wide-eyed thing, trying to see who the fuck is making all the noise. And I narrowed it down to like a bottom bunk somewhere, and I was like, whoever's fucking sleeping there, like had half a mind to throw a pillow or something at them. So, like they were doing that kind of annoying stuff.
Oh, that's
Damn.
funny.
Maybe they weren't snoring.
Oh no, they were snoring. Because there was me and Mandy even slept on separate bunks. I was on the top and Mandy was on the bottom. And I think the bunk behind us had 3 bunks. It was like one that was almost to the fucking ceiling, and one that was normal, and one was on the floor.
I pictured you more as a bottom, but okay.
I got to do all the work, son.
On my break from driving 7 to 7 on call tonight. What's up, Mr. Scott Turner?
Scott Turner. This man here had been talking some shit about going, Whaley, you may have some competition.
Oh, dude. Damn, that'd be crazy. Damn.
They keep saying watch, but when push comes to shove, it ain't gonna happen. Don's got too much of a fucking ass beard. That's like you, to me, that's the equivalent of you talking shit. Like, you watch. When I get down there, you just watch. And then you're like, man, I ain't going to do that shit. Everybody always talks about, like, wanting to fucking regrow and do all that, but.
I think Don was just telling a tall tale.
Scott said, bring it on, Don.
I don't think Don is swinging.
I'm coming for the Whaler title.
Y'all got to remember where Don's got to go back to after Mob Fest. He's got to go back to fucking winter cold.
He can't have a naked chin, bro.
Exactly.
He can't have a naked lip.
No, that's why he grows that big fucking thick bastard.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Which I think anybody that's grown a beard before has, at one point or another, was like, you know what? I really would like to maybe not go clean shaven, but just like trim it down and do a regrow just to see how it would, how it would pan out the second time. And I can say every time that I've trimmed down since I've been growing, like I get more color. For one, that's the most prominent thing. My first beard was solid black. Then I trimmed it down, and then one side started getting gray, and I had one gray strip. Trimmed it down. The next time I had 2 gray strips. But the first time it was kind of long and stringy, and the second time it was a lot more full and round.
We were just talking about the cabins.
Yeah, hell yeah, Scott. Good deal. But I could say that for the last probably 4 years, every time that I've trimmed down, my color has changed and the way that it actually grows changed. Like this last time, it started growing it seemed like it was growing way faster down here than it did where it normally did. And I actually had to trim down on my under beard for a little bit.
So.
But maybe it'll be by January and March. Maybe I can still compete for the old 4 and under or the 4 to 6 category. Maybe.
So whether it's here or backstage, I got a half hour and I gotta skedaddle for a little while.
Well, that's pretty much what we're gonna call it anyway. About another 30 minutes.
I'll be back. If y'all are still on.
Oh, yeah. And I guess we can say it now. If anybody else wants to come hang out with us backstage and shoot the breeze or whatever, post it in the comments or message us and just let us know you want to hang out, and we'll send an invite.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Quit all that yawning bullshit.
Bro, some of us got up at 4:30 this morning.
I got up at 8:30.
Oh shit, that's rough, dude.
I was
But
up at 6:30.
Monday,
paying-
Tuesday, Wednesday, and
And I ain't
Thursday,
even
I was
got to
up
be
to fucking,
nowhere. I just wake the hell up because I'm old.
Are you guys paying attention to who's saying send it? Because I won't be here.
yeah, Will.
And Don.
Don and Will.
All right.
Caitlin never came back. Don't know what happened. Send her the invite too, man. She might jump on.
Did you put it in the Louisiana chat? Because that's where she watches.
I did.
Okay. Just maybe she got busy. Will, this is not a mob salute. It's only because I'm jealous.
Got up at 10 a.m. Yeah, now, don't get me wrong. Like,
Damn.
Monday through Thursday, I was up at 5 o'clock because I had to be at work at 6. So I was up at 5 o'clock every day. And the days that I don't have to be at work, I'm going to sleep in. And my sleeping in is usually till about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
My sleeping in on
Sometimes
the
even
weekend. My sleeping in on the weekend is when I'm awoken, but tomorrow I have an alarm set for the meeting.
Like people like Boo and Chicken Bread and all them, my brother, they just like wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, just boom, and like, all right, fuck it, I'm up now.
Yeah, well, Monty
And then
goes
they
to
go
bed.
to bed.
At
Yeah,
7:30.
they all go to
I'd wake
bed
up.
before dark.
If I was able to go to bed at 7:30, I'd wake up by 4 too.
I wake up every day between 6:30 and 7:30. Every fucking day.
And each one of them gonna talk shit about like, man, I'm up way before you are. Like, you don't ever get to work when I get to work.
I
Yeah, but I
can't do that
I
anymore.
don't fucking go to bed when you go to bed either.
Now that I'm older, I like at least an hour to get ready. I don't want to rush.
If I get up at 5, I always shower the night before. So if I get up at 5 o'clock, that gives me time to get dressed, brush my teeth, look at myself in the fucking mirror, make sure that I'm somewhat presentable, and then I'm out the door. And I usually eat when I get to work because we have we have like 30,000 vending machines at work.
I stay up till like 3 or 4 on the weekends, but on the weeknights I try to be in bed by 10.
So I never have to do what Don does either, man. Like, I gotta get up about an hour and a half before I go to work.
Yeah, me too. I
I
just
gotta
need
drink coffee and take a poop before I go anywhere.
I like to slowly wake up, not rush.
And see me, I'm gonna shit on company time. I go in there and I'll fucking run, and I'll hit that time clock, put all my shit down, and be like, all right, put my radio on. I gotta go take a
Bro, I can't afford that. Work's like a half hour away, and I just wake up and gotta go. I don't even need coffee.
Again, the pros and the cons. Like, yeah, I had to cut my shit, but I could literally drive a side by side to work. I could put my truck in reverse and drive it to work in reverse.
Man,
I'm telling you, man, my butthole knows where it's shitting.
I try to go on company time. Boss making $1, I'm making a dime. I'm gonna shit on company time, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, and I ain't talking about porta potty shit neither. Fuck all that.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's
I ain't
the way.
I ain't even talking about gen pop bathrooms either, like the them bathrooms in the break room. No, because that like we had all them inmates, they'd go in there and like smoke like they were smoking in high school and like blowing it between their legs and flushing on the toilet every 30 seconds, like we don't know what the fuck they're doing. You can smell it in there anyway.
Bro, that's the worst when you walk into a porta potty and someone just smoked a cigarette. It's all trapped in there. I'm like, ugh.
Who the hell does that?
It smells like shitty cigarettes. Like,
Uncivilized people.
A lot of people do that.
I don't smoke in my house, and if I did, I wouldn't be smoking in the kitchen, and I wouldn't be smoking in the shitter.
I mean, I used to smoke, and shitting and smoking go pretty good together. I'm just saying, like,
I grew up in a smoker's household. Like my mom and dad smoked when I was younger, growing up, still living with them.
Same.
And maybe about 9th grade, like 2000 or 94, 95, somewhere around there. Like when all the smoking indoors pretty much got like outlawed, and you had to smoke outside.
Yeah.
My parents smoked in their convenience store that they own, and then when that happened, they started having to develop those habits outside, and it carried over. Like so, they was instead of getting home and being comfortable and smoking in the house, they started smoking outside, and it made a huge difference in me and my sisters. Like we didn't have to worry about like our clothes smelling like smoke and walking in, teachers asking us if we've been smoking and shit. And like, no,
Yeah.
my dad would just drop me off at school with ashes like this fucking long on his cigarette because he wouldn't fucking knock it off. No, he would try to he'd start his ash in his cigarette when the fucker fell off. And would crack the window like that. Like I hated that shit. And I smoked eventually after school. But I just couldn't fucking deal with that shit inside. Or seeing how they would sit in their bedroom. Both of them had ashtrays on their nightstands, and like they'd smoke in their room. Like it's just I'd walk in and like, holy shit.
I remember visiting my grandmother and my aunt, and we'd always go to these coffee shops, and you could smoke in there. It was before the big band stuff, and fuck, bro, like it's good to be a kid and sit down. When you stand up, you're like, woo, I feel lightheaded. My grandma would like get to the butt and light her new cigarette with the butt. I
Somebody's
was like,
throwing angry
"Oh,
faces at
yeah.
us.
That's Will. How in the hell's he throwing an angry face?
What the shit?"
Dude, I remember back when like you go to Kmart or the grocery store or something, and on the metal support beams, they would have ashtrays mounted on them.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had ashtrays in the hospitals in the hallways.
Or do you
Shit,
remember
man.
the pedestal ashtrays that had
Yeah.
a foot pedal on it, and
I
you
used
could
to
put
have
your
one of
cigarette
those.
in it and step on it, and it would open and dump it in there?
Shit, like Will
I
just
had
said.
one that came
Remember,
from the ball, dude. It had a button on the top of it. You push a
remember the
button and
McDonald's? Remember the McDonald's tin ashtrays? You could smoke.
yeah,
You can fucking smoke in McDonald's.
yep.
Why people are eating? What the fuck?
The first time I was ever in the hospital when I broke my leg, you could still smoke in the room that you were in.
Speaking of hospitals, there was an ashtray, and when we bought this house, there was still an ashtray in this house that was from a pharmacy, like one of the local pharmacies.
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Like that's crazy.
You used to be able to smoke everywhere, bro.
the malls
I mean, I
had
smoked
those like where the benches were. The malls had those trash cans, but they also would have like that colored gravel
the black, yeah.
around the hole in the can where you could put your butts out.
That's a different mall. Like ours just had the big trash can where you could put trash in it, and it had the ashtray on top with the kitty litter in it.
I smoked for like 18 or 20 years, and I was still respectful where I smoked, though. Like, I didn't like stand in line at Disneyland smoking a cigarette while everybody and their kids get to fucking smell it. Like,
Right.
I mean, now that I vape, I don't give a shit if you get some fucking strawberry watermelon blown in your direction. I honestly
Right.
don't.
Our cotton candy donut.
Yeah, sorry, but not sorry.
Like I've never understood watching my dad over the years. Of course, my mom and dad quit smoking. You know, after 30 something years, they both of them quit smoking, and like that's it was due to health reasons, but they still did it. But my dad would have a cigarette in his mouth, like working on something like changing the brakes on his truck,
Bro,
and he'd have a cigarette, and like he'd be winked out and like
I
Dickie was
tried
like, why don't you
that.
just put that shit down?
I tried that like when I was working on a car, because you're addicted, your hands are dirty, but the smoke just goes right in your fucking nostril and your eye every time, and then you're like eyes watering, your nose is running, you're like, what the fuck?
And if you got it in your mouth and you're under a vehicle, like laid on your back under a vehicle working on something, the fucker's like it's gonna end up ashing on your face, and I just don't see the point in it.
My dad never quit. I mean, well, he quit when he died. But my mom switched to vaping like after my dad passed. I'd been vaping a while.
I think my dad, with his Alzheimer's, I think he actually forgot that he used to smoke because before it really developed on him, he was like occasionally he was getting those little uh what the hell, that Swisher Sweet little Captain's cigars. Like they still came in a cigarette pack, but they look like little mini cigars. But he was smoking those, and he just stopped. Like, don't even think about it anymore.
What the heck?
Yeah,
It's my
Will.
paragraph.
Yeah, Will dropping in a novel out here. Let's give everybody time to read that.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Going to like Red Lobster or Taco Bell and like smoking or non. Like, does it really matter?
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, I remember far enough back to where
You just
they
gotta
didn't have
walk. You can
smoking
see the person
sections.
smoking,
Every table had an ashtray on it.
Yeah.
except for the non-smoking.
Nope. I remember further back than that. Like if you went into a coffee shop or something, every table had an ashtray on it.
Well, yeah, like when mom and dad had the convenience store, like
I mean,
she'd have a cigarette hanging out her mouth, like counting back change and shit, and
when
it was
I
just a way of
sold
life back then.
my truck, I was a smoker. I just quit, and the guy I had a truck fully detailed, but the guy asked me, "Did you smoke in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to, but I had a detail." And he's like, "All right, well, it really bothers my daughter's asthma.
Mhm.
If she smells it, I'm gonna have to pass, even though it's a great deal. If not, I'll take it right now." And then he called her over, and she sat in the truck, and she said, "It's good," so he bought it. Yeah, I miss smoking in a bar, dude. Like alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Really.
Now, smoking in a bar, smoking in a bar and grill type thing, like the place we were in Nashville, that bar that was in Nashville. I can't remember the name of it. It was like the Land Shark or some shit. It was the epitome of like you wouldn't think you would have to walk outside to smoke.
You
When you
got it.
walked inside it, it was fucking pool tables everywhere. And there was one light bulb in the whole fucking thing. Couldn't see nothing. Like I could see walking into that atmosphere and it'd just be smoke and have to lighten up or whatever. There's no point in having to go outside. But those are the places I do wish you could still smoke in.
We still got like Garland, which is a couple towns over from us. You can go to a restaurant bar, like Chili's. You can smoke in the bar. Or if you
Still?
go to a bar, you can smoke in the bar. But most other places, you can't do that.
I thought they
But
outlawed smoking indoors everywhere.
certain
Yeah,
little
like
cities around
Will,
here have their own little Sydney ordinances that allow it.
like Will said, really in California, the only places I've seen are some of the Indian gaming casinos.
Yeah. Well, you can, in the casinos in like around here in like Vicksburg and Shreveport, you can smoke in those. But I mean,
Smoking all
those casinos are they're like heavily filtered and oxygen fed and all kinds of shit. So
Yeah.
like you never have a
I
problem with
remember
like
when I went to Windstar in Oklahoma, I'm pretty sure we smoked in there.
and the only time I ever think about
Bang.
wanting to go to a casino is when you talk about it. Like I never want to go to a casino and just blow my money.
Emily got a shirt from Miss Bougie.
Bad girls have more fun. That's awesome.
Oh, the Hocus Pocus thing?
Yeah.
That's
She
cool.
loves that. She loves that shit, and it supports the sister.
Have you seen my shirt from Bougie?
Maybe. Refresh my
It
memory.
says "Don't be a," and it has a
Oh
sucker.
yeah,
And
the
a
lollipop,
on.
and then the rooster. Don't be a
Yeah.
cock or the rooster, then the lollipop, right? Don't be a cocksucker.
Yeah.
Y'all wear dirty shirts like that?
You should
Hell
see the
yeah.
shirt. Dude, I bought this shirt and it was cool with Emily. And then I wore it once. Minded, I didn't know there was going to be so many young people there. But now she gets all pissy if I even get it out like I'm going to wear it.
Speaking of McDonald's, I got kicked out of one once over a shirt.
What?
It said, "I'm from Texas. Fuck you." I walked in to order and like the manager was close by and she was like, "No, dude, you gotta go. This is a family environment."
Right in the middle of saying that, she turned around like, "Who the fuck is making all that noise?"
I was like, "Fuck you. I'm from Texas." I turned around
I
and
had
walked out.
I had one shirt that it was one of those deals where like
Get
you
mine.
can pick out like you buy 2 shirts and get a mystery shirt for free if you buy 2 shirts. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I bought, and they were like stupid shirt, like the Griswold family truckster shirt. One of them was Callahan brake pads, like from Tommy Boy.
Hell yeah.
And the mystery shirt was a black shirt and it said Officer Down on the front of it. And it had a kid, like a caricature of a kid that had Down syndrome that was dressed as a cop. And like he had his finger hooked in the gun and like had the baton. And it was Officer Downs. And I was like, there's no way that I could wear that anywhere.
No.
And I never
Warning.
did. And I think I dropped it in one of those like one of those red bins that you can dump all your clothes in for
Yeah. Yeah.
like whatever that is.
Warning,
Where's the
choking hazard. Package contains large parts. Keep out of reach of small women.
Is that your sleep shirt?
She was there when I bought it. She was there when I bought it. Didn't say a word, but then when I wore it, she's like, "Oh," like mortified.
Dude, I found this place on Facebook recently that just popped up. It's got like 80s t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
T-shirt
got
hell.
like MASH and
I used to
all
always
kinds of
wear them.
old TV shows from back then. But
T-shirt
the one
hell
that
is
I came
the
across that I want, it's Marty Feldman from Mel Brooks holding the brain, and it says Abby Normal.
Abby's someone.
Abby is someone or another.
Damn your eyes. Too late.
Hey, who are you guys inviting backstage?
Will and Don.
Just making sure you're on point.
Yeah. There's one shirt that I've seen recently that I laughed at that I can't believe that somebody wears. It just says, "Don't bully me, I'll come."
Oh God.
And it's dark humor, hilarious, but there's no way that like you couldn't wear that anywhere.
Bro, get off my shit.
No doubt, man.
Right? He said, "Man, don't bully me, I'll come."
Bro, I used to wear like nothing but inappropriate shirts when I was single and bar hopping. And sometimes it works, bro. They're good openers.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? There was another one I seen. It said on the front of it, it says, I'm a huge Christian. And on the back of it, it has a picture of Christian Bale from American Psycho.
Hell
And it
yeah.
says Bale fan.
Hell
Like he's
yeah.
a huge Christian Bale fan.
I had one that had an up arrow and a down arrow, and it said like
What's up, Brock?
the myth and the legend.
I think I had one of those, but it was on the back of the shirt. Because I got that Louisiana born and bred badonk-a-donk.
Oh,
Shit, I got that Nassau disease.
Right? Like old truck driver. Like you look like a truck driver when you were born. No ass at all.
No ass at all.
Like a Like a frog that just stood up and put pants on.
Is a frog's butt watertight?
I don't know. If a frog had wings, would they bump his ass a hopping? Anyway, we've come up on our hour mark. Had a good time. Yukon, I'll send you a link in case you want to. If you're still on, you want to come back. But I'll send Will and Don. I'll send their invites. Other than that, I think Fabs is pretty much on the cusp of having to. You got people coming over, and
When they get here, yeah.
Chickenwing is part of the Blair Witch Project now. That's all we ever see of him. Looks like he's about
He's
to go
got a
stand.
nice light on tonight.
Oh, he's normally got his light on, but it's so weird to see him go from day to night, and neither one of ours changed.
Bro, it's still broad daylight out here.
I'll start doing the stream inside.
No, you're good. You're good, buddy. I'm just messing with you.
You're good.
Yeah, we're just messing with you.
Just don't do it in the crapper.
The Big Johnson shirt. I had several of the big.
My favorite one was I'd rather have a lobster on my piano than a crab on my organ. Whoopsies!
I had several big, like long boards. Huh?
I got a joke when we go backstage.
The one Big Johnson shirt that I remember was Big Johnson longboards, but I don't even remember the pun of it. But I had several. I had a couple of those and a couple of those bad boy. Remember the whole bad boy fad with the dude with the flat top in the arm. I had several of those shirts and No Fear shirts.
Yeah, I was all into rock concert T-shirts back then.
You
There
start
was
that
only
again.
the concerts that I'd been to that I bought at the concert.
Well, Fabs, if you're ready to call it, you can call it. I'm sending invites right now.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Episode 83. If you want to come backstage still, hit one of us up. Other than that, we'll see y'all next Friday.
Sorry about the oopsie. Thank you for coming back.
Keep it sleazy. You got the outro?
It's in there somewhere.
God, there's so much in here.
I know.